Whole sports all plays. Yeah. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. Sport all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. Whole sports all plays.
Good morning to all you beautiful ladies and ugly men. This is your boy Frankie C here on ASAP in the morning with my boy, my ride or die, my Frodo Baggins to my Lord of the Rings Pride. What's good, Pride?
What an intro. Appreciate it, Frankie. What up, my boy? I'm feeling great, my guy. How you doing today, bro?
Bro, I'm living life. I'm happy as shit. The Lakers don't got no more Russell Westbrook, so I can move on happy.
It's just crazy. Everyone told me that they could win a championship with him. And I remember the first thing I said, he's gonna get traded. I was a hater. I was all this stuff. As time went on, more people got on the bandwagon. Then he came off the bench and everyone was like, oh no, they'll keep him. I said, watch, they'll trade him. Lo and behold, they trade. Imagine this, Russ. This is how you know your career is bad. You got traded for a snitch. What a time to be alive, bro.
Not just any snitch. A snitch who represented on the Lakers. First go around, he's coming back home.
I'm saying, man. Bro, better keep his P's and be on his P's and Q's, man, because D'Lo ruined one relationship. He finna ruin another. You feel me? AD just got married too. He's finna get divorced. Watch.
Straight up though, I'm super excited though. We don't got no more Russell Westbrook. Hopefully this will turn things around for the Lakers second half of the season after the All-Star break. But that's not the big news on trade. It was the big news on the trades yesterday, but we even got a bigger one that came out early on this morning, around 1 o'clock in the morning. Kevin Durant being traded from the Brooklyn Nets to the Phoenix Suns to team up with Devin Booker and Chris Paul. In return, the Brooklyn Nets get four first-round draft picks. Bro, let's get down to it. I think this was the dumbest trade Brooklyn could ever done. They should have just traded away Kevin Durant for a goddamn washing machine.
I mean, but here's the thing. You already lost Kyrie and you're getting rid of KD. So, I mean, at this point, you're admitting you're rebuilding. This is it. So it's like there's no player they would have, and I mean this 110%. With all respect to Luka Doncic, anyone else out there, Giannis, respect to them. No one's finna. If you're Brooklyn, you're not trading for any of them. You're not, because guess what? You're still stuck with only one superstar. That's still gonna have to do a major part of the legwork, right? Because you had just got rid of Kyrie, so I understand the trade from Brooklyn's perspective. They're just here for the picks, right? So. Listen, in terms of Brooklyn, I don't think it's bad. For Phoenix, I just think it's too late, dog. I just think Phoenix right now is playing catch up. Frankie, I said this a couple years ago. I said this. The Phoenix Suns had a 2-year window to win the championship. And I said the first year was the year that they made it, and then the following year. I said that's it. Ever since then, I'm like, they're going to have a close window. Everyone got mad at me. Everyone yelled at me. But think about it. You got Chris Paul, who's just his age. Not everyone's LeBron, okay? You can't be 79 years old just out here breaking records, right? You feel me? Not everyone's LeBron.
Facts.
So it's like Chris Paul's been playing poorly. And, this year, I don't even want to say poorly. I think it's more inconsistent. But you're not, with your starting point guard, with how much they're paying him, you're going to be screwed. DeAndre Ayton is just waiting. He's just on cruise control. He's waiting for this year to be over so he could dip. And Devin Booker, I love Devin Booker, but this man is the epitome of a light skin. 110%. I've never seen a dude get so triggered because someone said, bro, you missed that shot. My guy got PTSD. My guy tripping and like, oh, what'd you say to me? What'd you say? He's like, no, relax, bro. Like, Bron handled the situation when Delonte West was piping his mom. Bron handled that situation better than Devin Booker handles any minor situation, bro. Well, gotta come up there, AOD, but I'll play 2 seconds longer than you. What'd you say, fool? It's like, yo, get on. Like, what do you do? And then on top of that, it affects him on the offensive and defensive end of the ball because then he starts putting up stupid shots. Then they talk more. Then they talk more smack to him. And then on the defensive end, he then gets too aggressive, gets these calls, and then looks like a surprise Pikachu face, and then checks out mentally. He's been doing that a lot this year because he's been getting so tight. You feel me? So it's kind of like for me, had this trade happened last year, which is what everyone said it would. Notice how everyone said it was supposed to happen last year on a Tuesday, happened this year on a Wednesday. Go figure. But anyway, had this happened last year,
technically, probably it happened on a Thursday morning.
If my bad, yep, Thursday. You feel me? They got the T's right, Frankie. Both those days started with a T, so they got something going for them. But my thing is, had this happened last year, I think a difference could have been made. But I don't think a difference is going to be made because when you leave, who are you going to be left with? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you're going to be in a situation where minus Chris Paul, and like I said, more than likely minus DeAndre Ayton, at best, you're going to be in the same situation. And I don't know about that, bro, because think about it now. Right now, what they need leadership, right? They need more leadership other than Chris Paul. Devin Booker not a leader. He not. He'll just scream in your face. DeAndre Ayton, God, not even. Kevin Durant told you, I don't want to be a leader. I'm hooping. I don't care. He's like, I'm vibing, bro. I don't even know I don't know if DeAndre Ayton could even be a leader. My man's so checked out, he don't even care. The only thing he ever did was almost fight Monty Williams. I'm like, yo, have that energy for D-Book. Have that energy for campaign. Have that energy for someone else. Why you gotta beat up Monty, bro? My man old. You feel me? He looked like a shorter Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Why are you fighting old man, bro? But I feel like had this trade happened last year, I think it would have made a difference. Maybe it's just me, but when I saw that this morning, I didn't go, yo, that's crazy. I didn't go, well, this certainly shifts the balance of favor for the Suns over in the West. I was just thinking, damn, what a shame. A year too late. I really was thinking that because I was like, if you really wanted this to make any difference, you would have done it last year. Because had you done it last year, CP3 would have walked. But they probably would have kept winning. So D-Book probably mentally wouldn't be all sensitive over stuff. You feel me? My man more sensitive than AJ Dillon. It's crazy. But or not AJ Dillon. Which one's on Memphis, bro? Is that AJ? No. What's his name?
No, that's Books.
No. Oh yeah. AJ Book. Oh yeah.
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks. That's what it is. That's where I got Dylan from. Dylan Brooks. Yeah. He more sensitive than him, bro. You feel me? You tell Dylan Brooks that he cheats. My guy starts getting mad and want to fight random, bro. Yeah, he's trying to fight people in the nosebleed, bro. It's crazy. It's ridiculous, yo. Like my man, oh yeah, I'll beat you up. Like, what are you doing, bro? Get a hold of yourself, bro. What is wrong with you, man? Like,
but you pointing all the way up to the top. I see you over there sitting against the wall.
Yeah, my man looking at the. Yo, he looking at the $20 cheap seat talking about, I see you running your mouth. And it's like, hey, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like, go hoop, bro. Like 3 plays were ran while you're yelling at the guy up in the nosebleeds who kind of used binoculars and his son next to him using his phone and he's got the camera up and he's zooming in. Like, get out of here, bro. Like, but I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. I know a lot of Phoenix Suns fans are gonna get triggered and they're gonna have an aneurysm because I'm saying this, but I don't know. I feel like outside of the Phoenix Suns community, everyone is looking at this and going, had this happened last year, it would have made a difference. But all the turmoil they're going through this year, I don't think it matters.
I think we're going to get a Golden State Warriors 2.0 over here. I mean, you got, like you said, DeAndre Ayton and Kevin Durant. I think that's going to be like a Draymond Green, Kevin Durant scenario that's ready to happen. DeAndre Ayton, I'm waiting for it. And I don't think, I see what the Suns are doing, getting KD because, I don't want to trash talk his playing skills or his bad.
He's a hooper now.
He's a hooper. Yeah. Me personally, my feelings from KD. I hate that guy personally.
Yeah.
But I cannot.
That's why, Frankie. That's why I was going to say he's a hooper because I knew I was going to get that out of you. I knew I wasn't going to. So I was let me just lead him into it.
Yeah, he's a hooper. But I just think that the Suns, like you said, they did it way too late. A year too late. And then they did it in a time where he's injured right now. He's not even playing. He's sitting the bench. He already called out his All-Star moment where he's not even playing in the All-Star. Him, Zion, and I forgot who the other person was. They're not playing in the All-Star. So realistically, what are we gonna get, or what are they gonna get? Shall I say? What are the Phoenix Suns gonna get out of KD when he comes back from injury? Because we know what KD does when he comes back from injury. He's not the KD that everybody knows and love. He's that KD that's like, okay, it's gonna take a couple of games for me to get back on my game. I don't think the Phoenix Suns organization, well, not the organization, but the Phoenix Suns players are just waiting for that to happen. They want to win now. They've been in the championship 2 years ago, got eliminated in the second round last year. They want, and Chris Paul's not getting any younger. Devin Booker's not getting any younger. The man is literally just about to start hitting his prime. Devin Booker, like KD, I want to see what KD is going to bring out of them when he comes back from injury. And the real question, I haven't seen any news on it. The real question is, how long is this injury gonna happen for KD? Is he out for a month? Is he out for another 2 months? Will he be back just in time for the postseason, to where maybe the Phoenix Suns are in the play-in tournament, or maybe they're in the playoff conversation? Who knows? It's real confusing to me what Phoenix Suns has done right now. It's good as a team standpoint. It's good to get KD on there, but right now with the injury and stuff like that, I don't know. Maybe they're looking into next year. I understand they got new ownership yesterday, and the new owner was like, okay, well, let's, fuck it. Let's throw out first round picks. Let's give them second round picks. Let's just get KD. Clearly, this is a new owner if he's just throwing out first round picks like that. Like,
I mean, well, here's my thing though. Like, if he genuinely feels like we get KD, and by the way, that's a great point you brought up about the injury too. My thing with the injury is I want to wait till the All-Star break before I start tweaking on that. That's just me. After the All-Star break, because supposedly after the All-Star break, he's gonna get reevaluated, and they're gonna go from there and try to put a better turntable and all that stuff. I'm gonna wait till then. And if they're talking about another month, if I'm a Phoenix Suns fan, I'm panicking. I am panicking. Yeah. Because now, like this KD plunge, and before any of the Phoenix Suns fans say, "Oh, well, what about next year and the year after?" Bro, that roster is going to be probably different. Yeah, it's going to be different because eventually, remember how we were having the conversation about Russ having to come off the bench? When is Chris Paul finna come off that bench?
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I mean, Chris Paul's a stud athlete. He's a stud athlete. No, he's a stud athlete when he wants to.
No, he cheeks. He cheeks, bro.
The reason why he's cheeks now, probably, is because, like I said, exactly, age is catching up to the man. Yeah. Age is catching up to him. Listen, he doesn't have that one final appearance that he had with the Phoenix Suns. That was his moment, and the Phoenix Suns ruined it for him in that moment.
Well, okay, I would have just said the Phoenix. I think they all sold. I ain't even gonna hold you. I said this when they won it. I don't even think the Bucks really won that series. I just think the Phoenix Suns was just selling like crazy. I'll keep.
Bro, they were on that DeAndre Ayton is not gonna return train. That's what they were on. They were all focused on that DeAndre Ayton shit.
And I'm like, bro, cross that bridge when y'all get there, bro. I mean, first of all, y'all shouldn't be. They should have been disrespecting him, but that's neither here nor there. But here's my thing with the whole KD thing about him coming back and whatnot. Like, the good thing, here's a couple pluses. Even though I don't think this trade matters long term, right? I don't think it matters long term. Okay, let me just clarify that. After in the next 3 years, the Phoenix Suns are in the same spot. I'll tell you this right now, they're in the same spot. They're no longer a championship team. Now, again, the only people who are going to get mad at me are Phoenix Suns fans that refuse to take the biases out their eyes. But the Phoenix Suns are not a championship team. Now, they're a playoff team. They're a playoff team. No, I'm not going to take that from them. They're a playoff team. But a championship team? No, they lost that opportunity. Here's my thing when it comes to this entire thing. Like, for me, when Kevin Durant does step on that court, right? He steps on that court. You're saying, let's say it takes him 2 games. I don't even think it'll take him 2 games. I think it'll take him a quarter. If my man can come back like nothing after that whole Achilles thing, I'm not tripping on him coming back and being able to, feel his rhythm again. I'm good with that. You feel me? My thing when it comes to me is this year, listen. Originally, Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton were thick as thieves. They loved each other. They were butt buddies. Swear to God, they literally used to have sleepovers and they slept in onesies. True story, right? And look how much Devin Booker low key starts to his despising DeAndre Ayton. Devin Booker.
I blame Kendall Jenner on that.
You could put some of that blame there too. Chris Paul helped Devin Booker reach the finals. Okay,
Facts.
everyone's sold. Devin Booker can't even look Chris Paul in the eye. He can't look at him in the face. He can't look at him. He's sick of it, right? Monty Williams now, he was look like he want to spit on Monty. The instant a situation goes left, Kevin Durant's gonna be like, "Hey, yo, look, I'm here to hoop." Devin Booker finna hate him. I'm convinced Devin Booker needs to be miserable.
I wouldn't be surprised if Devin Booker soon, probably next year or the year after, requests a trade.
Oh, I ain't gonna go that far. You know,
I would not be surprised, bro. I would
Really?
not be surprised. I would not be surprised. Bro, we've seen it many times. Wherever KD goes, somebody wants to leave. When he was with Golden State, there was news going around that Draymond Green was going to be getting traded.
Hold on. That's a different situation. Okay, so when he was in
OKC, James Harden gets traded.
That's not. Hold on. Tell me. Okay, see, great. Now you got me defending Kevin Durant after I just said this is not going to work. Look, in OKC, that wasn't Kevin Durant saying get rid of James Harden. The manager or the ownership didn't want to get the luxury tax to pay him, to pay James Harden. That's why they traded him. It wasn't because of KD. And if you listen to interviews back then, James Harden said, like, matter of fact, I think it was around the time that he got traded. They did a big interview with him. And he said he envisioned himself spending the rest of his career on OKC as the sixth man. That's what James Harden said. No one wanted him gone. The ownership didn't want to fork over the money, so they traded him. Goes to Golden State. Yes, Draymond Green almost got traded. But why? But the year prior when they won the championship, KD asked for the ball, they gave it to him. All of a sudden, Draymond want to be like, oh, yeah, I'm a point forward. Boy, this 2K. And he went, turned the ball over. KD's asking, bro, come on, man. Give me the ball. You've done this before. Draymond got in his feelings because the Captain Bo's out here making stupid plays every other day and then called KD a bitch. Okay? And KD like, I'm a bitch. Hold on. Birds of a feather flock together. If I'm a bitch, what that make you? So that's what that was. And then when they told Draymond to apologize, Draymond doubled down. I am who I am. And if anyone got a problem with it, I don't know what to tell you. So then he goes to Brooklyn. And then in Brooklyn, he probably makes a mistake of pairing up with Kyrie. That's a mistake because every time things get hard for Kyrie, he leaves. Okay? And then he wanted to leave. Why? Because KD went down and it was Kyrie's time to show, oh, yeah, I can carry a team. Meanwhile, the guy can barely carry his own bags. All of a sudden, couldn't do it. It was like, life is hard. Basketball is hard. Get me out of here. So I'm just saying, bro, this standard that no one wants to play with KD, it's out of proportion, bro. It's really out of proportion because in OKC, it was money. Golden State, Draymond was in his feelings because he did a bad play. And that's one thing about Draymond. You can never say Draymond did something bad. Because if you tell me this something bad, my guy gets deep in his feelings. And he's going to be like, you know what? I'm going to go home. Yeah, Draymond, take you and your 4 points home. Go on with it. Go home. And then Brooklyn, Kyrie does what Kyrie does. I want all the responsibility. You give it to him, he folds. So, I'm just saying, bro, free KD, bro. Free KD. He don't deserve all this hate. He didn't deserve to go to Phoenix. He didn't deserve that.
Yeah,
my man in purgatory.
Yeah. Fuck KD. What up, Mike Hughes?
Huggies. What up, my boy?
Hey, man.
Yo, Frankie, this motherfucker called me at 1 a.m. Like 1:30 in the morning.
Bro,
I was like, FaceTime me. I was tired. I was like, yo,
I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to sleep, and my phone is going off like crazy. I'm like, why is my phone going crazy?
I just wanted you to know. I was like, oh, fuck, here comes Evan, bro. I had to tell Pride. I had to be like, oh, no, it happened, bro.
He's just a full year too late.
Oh, yeah, it's just a whole different situation all entirely. But,
bro,
that's what I'm saying.
Whole different year, Mike, whole different scenario, whole different source.
We can't let no one have shit, bro.
Nah, Mike, let me ask you something, Mike. Let me know. Because, you feel me? You're one of the people, you and Frankie, if I'm bugging, I go to y'all and I let y'all know. Same thing with Randy. Because when I'm bugging, Randy, he mean with it, though. So I don't like talking to Randy too much now because he hurt my feelings. But, Mike, I love you.
You be hurting feelings, bro.
Yo, he be decimating. But, Mike, let me ask you something. I don't think this trade even matters. Am I bugging?
Like in what regard?
Like in terms of like Phoenix winning a championship or something like that. I feel like had they done this last year, it would have made a bigger impact. I feel like doing it now, it literally means nothing.
Nah, it means everything. I think it really means everything, and I think the big part of that is CP being a bitch. Respectfully, like the entire season, like there's games CP has under 10 points per game. Like they needed that consistent score, that elite score to kind of match whatever everybody else is doing. I will say this though, I think Brooklyn gets the dub long term. Like they got I love Mikal Bridges. I love Cam Johnson. I mean, Cam Thomas right now just looks like the reincarnation of Michael Jordan the last 3 games, but that's not going to remain a constant. But you know, it's nice.
But if he could give you, if he could give you an efficient 20, I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, ain't shit funny. Like Brooklyn's decent. Like I think
solid.
And don't forget, Ben Simmons is still there. So
I mean, all right, come on, settle down, come on. And I love Ben Simmons, but let's.
I like Jay Crowder.
You know, they got Dorian Smith and they got
Finney Smith and Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah, Nick Claxton's still there. I mean, they got a young squad and all the draft picks in the world. So I think it's going to be a real quick turnaround for Brooklyn. I think obviously it's not, you know, the big 3 was all name branded. And it was all guys who, you know, we can have these conversations about like what their value is right now. But, you know, Kyrie Irving is a Hall of Famer by name. But then you look at the actions of Kyrie Irving and you're like, all right, well, what the fuck? You know what? And that's just really the most professional way I could put it is because it's like, what the fuck? Every other day. It's like the dude at work who's rarely ever at work. And there's, you know, always something. Oh, I got to pick up my kid. Oh, I got COVID. Oh, I got this.
But when he's at work, oh my God, you should see this man go.
Man, when he's there, he's employee of the month. But he's only there one day out the month. So I do, you know, I love Kyrie Pride. Like, you know, I love his game. But it's you're an idiot if you think that this isn't Kyrie Irving's fault that this all happened. Like that was why James 100%. Wanted to leave. That's exactly why KD's gone right now. And that's exactly why you're in a situation where Ben Simmons is your current franchise player. I won't even say that because I believe Cam Thomas is the franchise player right now. So
right now, I don't know. I don't think they got a franchise player. I don't think so.
No, but if you were to look at one, I would say it's Cam Thomas before you said it was Ben Simmons.
Probably, yeah, because it's the same thing as we did with Zion and John Morant. When you're like, "Hey, yo, the potential is there," type of conversation. No, so I'll expect that.
I mean, let's not bring John Morant into this. We all know he's a halfway crook.
Not even halfway, a quarter way crook. Only thing crook about him is his hairdo. Other than that, my man writes in cursive and follows the speed limit. Got a seatbelt on with 2 hands on the wheel.
Demetrius Jamal, you get out
no,
of that.
No, I'm not. I'm doing like the Eminem. His name Clarence, bro. He a Clarence head ad boy. I don't care, bro. But yo, y'all remember cartoon? Yo, y'all remember that show Clarence from Cartoon Network?
I got a dip, but I love y'all.
All right, Mike, be safe, my boy.
All right, bro.
Yeah, nah, bro. Like, yo, John Moran, bro.
What the fuck was the point of Mike coming in here? I didn't want to see his face for just 15 minutes. What the hell?
Unfortunately, that's all you get.
God. You know what? It was worth it, though. It really was worth it.
I'm saying, bro. But yeah, dog.
But real talk, though. Real talk. Mike did mention something about trades, and I think the one team that has the great amount of trades for future, Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz is stacking up on trades for draft picks. They don't even care. They say, you want this player? All right, cool. Give me some first rounds. And you got teams over there that's like, okay, I'll give you a first round. Bro, they just stacked up about they have a total of 15 first-round draft picks from now until about 2030.
And it's crazy, too, because, like, this is why we got to give Danny, as much as I hate him right now, Judas Iscariot, I call him, we got to give Danny Ainge some credit. Because if this was Oklahoma City, we'd be dethroning Sam Presti right now. Because when Sam Presti first started doing this stuff, we were calling him great and a revolutionary and all that. And meanwhile, in Utah, the same thing is happening. They understand, we're gonna have to go through a rebuild, and they're setting themselves up in a situation. And here's the thing: the difference between Sam Presti and Danny Ainge. Sam Presti will rebuild strictly through the draft, and then try to get some role players to sprinkle through. Right? Danny Ainge is brave. He'll draft 2-3 guys, and if he sees superstar in them, or they start playing like superstars, those other draft picks he will trade. and wheel and deal to find other guys to fill the hole. Like it's really a situation where if I'm a Utah Jazz fan, yeah, I'm a little upset because we got rid of Donovan Mitchell. The pain will never go away. I'm ecstatic we got rid of Rudy Gobert. So right now I'm kind of neutral. Right now, in terms of like the future, when I say the future, bro, I'm talking 2-3 years. We're gonna be looking at Utah differently because I think in about 3 years they're gonna have a good foundation, and from there we're now gonna start looking. We're not gonna be talking about draft picks with them. We're gonna talk about them wheeling and dealing, and they got a brave one. They got a brave guy in Danny Ainge who goes, okay, you want me to make moves? I'll make all the moves I need to make.
Yeah, I agree with you. I really agree with you because look what Utah at the beginning of the season, they were number one in the West. Literally number one in the West. These men, like everybody's looking at these guys like, but wait, how can that be? They just lost
Mm-hmm.
Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. Man, the Utah Jazz are doing something that secretly nobody was paying attention to back in the day when they,
Yep.
when they had Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. They were already picking up a young core talent, people to surround
Mm-hmm.
them, and then knew at the very good time, okay, Rudy Gobert, he's probably not going to re-sign with us. We got this person in advance. Good job, we did that. Donovan Mitchell, let's trade him away. We got somebody that can take over for Donovan Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
Now with the future draft picks that they got, I agree with you, Pride. Utah is going to be a dangerous team in the near future to come, and everybody's going to be shocked on how that happened, and nobody's looking at it on how they're doing it. They're literally saving up on draft picks and giving away all their talent, but yet still have a good, solid young core team that's carrying them into the playoffs right now. Honestly, they're still in the
Mm-hmm.
playoff picture. If the playoffs started tomorrow, these guys would be, I think, fifth or sixth seed. Like,
Which,
I,
which again, for a team that's rebuilding, is great.
yeah,
That is
it
with
really
how much,
is.
because usually when a team does that, they're kind of stuck in no man's land, right? Because
Look
they'll
at the
trade
Houston
their pick.
Rockets.
I mean, that's a whole nother conversation. But you're stuck in no man's land because not only you drafted some guy, but then you traded your picks to go get some aging veterans to kind of fill the hole, and then you're stuck and you're kind of plateau, right? You don't believe me? Go check the chapter on the New York Knicks for the past 7 years, right? So
Fact.
you like, but Utah's different. They're like, these are kids we had, and frankly, all we're telling them is just go out there and play because our draft picks, they're gonna fall in our favor. They're good. They're like the picks are in our favor. We'll be
Mm-hmm.
the number one seed, and we still set. We are still good. So shout out to Danny. No, I'm not shouting him out. I'm not shouting him out. No, bump that Judas head ass. Let me stop. Let me stop,
you
bro.
so you mentioned the Knicks, and I just want to bring this up for a second because I think the Knicks made one of the wildest and craziest trade in known to man.
Bruh.
They traded
Bruh.
away Cam Reddish and a first round draft pick for Josh Hart of the Trailblazers, bro. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. This is the dumbest trade, and I shouldn't be saying this live on the stream, but I'm gonna say it. This was the dumbest and stupidest trade that the New York Knicks could have done, and this just goes out to show for all the New York Knicks fans. And I feel really bad for living in New York right now because I have to hear all of this shit. Those New York Knicks fans right now are literally upset because they're saying, "Really, again, this is why we have this shitty owner." New York needs to change. Something has to happen in New York. I mean, I see why they got Josh Hart. He's not a first round draft pick quality type player. You should have easily given away second, maybe even a third round pick for Josh Hart. And then giving away Cam Reddish. You gave away Cam Reddish, who literally, I think within the next year, maybe two, will be dominant. Not dominant. Let's not say dominant. He'll be a good player. He'll be a good player. I don't understand why the Knicks made this trade for Josh Hart, who literally is on his third team in the last, 2-3 years?
Mm. I just want to say one. I just want to say one thing. There's only 2 rounds in the NBA draft, so they can't get a third rounder for him. So I just want to be a
Shit.
dickhead and correct you. I just want to
Whatever.
be a dickhead.
Don't matter.
I
Fourth round or
just want to
two.
be a dickhead. You got a fourth
This
rounder too.
fourth round or two.
I mean, at this point, James Dolan will find a way to do that. If we're gonna be honest, that dude's a fucking crackhead right now. But I mean, here's the weird part about it. This is just me. This reeks of we're disappointed in RJ Barrett. That's just the vibe I get. That's just the vibe I get. I mean, first of all, why they went for Cam Reddish? I mean, I get it kind of because they wanted to get rid of Kevin Knox, so I kind of get why they got him, right? But then you get Cam Reddish, and I'm like, man, Cam Reddish, you put him in that situation. I'm like, yo, him with New York, there's touches.
Yeah.
There's touches. So I'm like, you know what? Let's see what's going on. On the bench. 5 minutes, 7 minutes on the bench. And it's like, I got to the point where I'm like, yo, Tiz, what was the point? What was the point? Then you trade him and a first rounder. Let's be honest here. The Knicks are trash. They need that first rounder. What are you doing? Like, what that's the part that to me baffling. Why would you trade your first round pick? You need that. Never mind the fact that Tom Thibodeau already has a 9-man rotation that he's dead set with. You traded a guy who you don't want in that 9-man rotation. There's times that Cam Reddish goes with just games with DMPs not playing. So you just traded Josh Hart. You traded for Josh Hart, and they're going to put him in the spot of a guy that you didn't even want in your rotation. The only way this trade would have been dumber is if instead of Cam Reddish, you signed away, you traded Evan Fournier. Because outside of a couple games ago when he had that one nice game, he really hasn't been playing. So to me, it's weird. It's like, all right, who's losing minutes for Josh Hart to play?
Facts.
And that's really the question. And not only minutes, now you got some guys who got to lose touches. Now, you see me? So it's this weird thing where it's like, it makes zero, for me, it makes, it's weird. It's weird. Like, I mean, clearly, I'll say this. I mean, me personally, if I'm Portland, I wouldn't have traded Josh Hart. But if you're going to trade Josh Hart, shoot, yeah, trade him to the Knicks. You get that first round pick. It's going to be a good pick. And you got Cam Reddish. You got another youngster who you give him minutes, I think he'll be fine. I think he'll play. I think he'll be good. I think he could be a serviceable starter in this league.
So last night, while warm-ups was going on, Josh Hart got the news that he got traded to the Knicks, went over to Damian Lillard. And Damian Lillard, there was pictures out. I don't know if you've seen it, but Damian Lillard was shocked to his mind that he had just known that his boy got traded. There was like about 4 other teammates surrounding this one player. I don't know his name by heart, but they were surrounding him. He was on his phone and they're looking. They're all shocked. I mean, this was a mind blowing trade that the Knicks has made, and I know the city of New York is upset today. You got one half who literally just lost Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, and you got the other half in Manhattan that just lost Cam Reddish and a first round pick for Josh Hart. I mean, the city of New York is so upset, and I'm loving it. I don't care. I'm loving it.
I mean,
until baseball season, probably you know me. Until baseball season come around, that's the only and WNBA season. But like that's the only time I'm repping for my state. Other than that, I laugh. Other than that, I laugh at these people. Cheeks, bro. That's respect. That's respect.
Cheeks.
I love going around being the one big hater.
No. You can be a hater, but I'm just saying Yankees are cheats, bro.
Oh, stop. Oh my God, we're not gonna start this. All right, we will begin that conversation in the next 2 months.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm gonna say this right now. You spent all that money just to be with us. Swear to God, watch.
Stop.
Watch.
Stop,
I said it last year, and that's why you were ducking me for a couple of days because you knew Dan Pride was right. I hate him, and I knew you had a little hate.
No, because your prediction for the Yankees last year was different from where they went. You said we were gonna win 100 games. We won 99. All right, you were wrong there. And then you said you were wrong there. And then you said we were going to be a first round exit team. It wouldn't be a matter if it was a wild card or divisional round. It wasn't. We were a swept team in the championship. So
I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about when we were talking about Houston, and I said Houston would sweep y'all.
Oh my God, you didn't say that. And if you did, I was probably high as hell that day, and I didn't remember.
That it probably was that because you know how you get, But nah, but like, look,
Houston. Let's not talk about Houston. All right, let's not talk about Houston.
I mean,
We
I
talk
mean,
about
bro, I
Houston.
feel
We talk about Houston. Somebody gonna pop up out of nowhere. Watch.
LOL. But nah, dog, like, I don't know, man. New York is just their basketball wise. Well, I don't want to say down bad because yeah, Brooklyn lost KD and Kyrie, but I mean they do have some young talent, got some solid draft picks, so it's like at least you can come away with them being like, all right, they got something of a plan, right? I mean, granted they had to do an audible, but they got something of a plan. The Knicks, I don't know what I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the
The
Knicks, bro.
the Brooklyn Nets are looking to trade away now. Jay Crowder. They were looking for potential suitors to pick him up now.
No one wanted him though.
I mean,
No one. He's not. No, he's not trade. Like, there's nothing that Jay Crowder right now brings to the table that makes you want to go and trade for him. Like his
that's true.
leadership. I mean, what leadership? What are we doing here? What leadership? He gets ignored half the time, right? And then when it comes to on the court, he's your stereotypical 3-and-D guy. But now he's older, so sure he's got the three, but the D pause ain't there.
He's a built-up
So
Patrick Beverly.
honestly, I'm gonna keep my thoughts and comments to myself, but there's nothing that he brings to the table that makes you want to give something up for him. So every team is doing well. Most teams are doing the right thing. We're gonna wait for him to get bought out. We'll wait for him to get bought out. Bring him on a veteran minimum. That way, it's really no loss to us, and that's it. I know Brooklyn's trying to find suitors, but they're not going to. And now here's the question: if they don't, do you really buy him out? Because here's the thing. Because here's a question: Jay Crowder ain't a superstar. I don't know who told him, yeah, bro, sit out, bro. Go ahead, bro. Like, bro, come on. You're a glorified role player at best. Settle down, bro. The only reason you ever started in your career was because teams are weak in the three spot. Settle down, bro. Okay. That's the only position where you really started. Other than that, you're not a starting guy. Pump the brakes, bro. Let's keep it a bean out here. He's a glorified six man who fills the spot when you get hurt. That's it. Who out here really traded for six men like that? The last team that really traded for a six man was Atlanta when they traded for Lou Will. Holla at me how that worked out for them. Thank you for coming on my TED Talk. Come on, bro. My man. And really the crazy part, I heard there was a rumor that Lou Will said I'll only go to Atlanta. He wanted to go back for the lemon pepper wings. That's the rumor going around the streets. Well, not true. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But here's my thing, dog. Like, if Jay Crowder sits out this year, who's really picking him up next year?
The Knicks.
No shot. If the Knicks do that, bro, I'm hysterical. If the Knicks will throw him a 4-year, $80 million contract. They'll throw that to him, bro.
They'll put him as a starter.
Bro, they're gonna build their franchise around him.
They honestly will do something like that. Get rid of Julius Randle and bring in Jay Crowder. Any bet they'll do something like that.
I mean, I'm with getting rid of Julius Randle. I'm with that because that man is.
No, I would too. But I'm saying the Knicks are that type of team that will get rid of Julius Randle to bring in Jay Crowder on a 4-year deal, $80 million contract. That's the type of team the Knicks are.
It's hilarious, bro.
Russell Westbrook now, and I think this is going to be our last topic, and we're going to quickly I want to get your thoughts on the Super Bowl before, because it's Thursday, and Super Bowl is right around the corner. But the Utah Jazz are looking to buy out Russell Westbrook's contract. I'm reading this right now. And the LA Clippers are looking as potential suitors to wait for that buyout and bring in Russell Westbrook. So it looks like Russell might stay in LA, but he's going to stay in the shitty side of LA.
I mean, let's keep it a beat. LA is more the Lakers are more the shitty side this year.
Stop.
Just because of how they plan. I'm talking specifically this year. I'm not talking about Lifetime. Because Lifetime, obviously, the Lakers got they got the head start. So, but this year, bro, anywhere is better than the Lakers, bro. I'd rather play for Rudy Gobert than Timberwolves than play for the Lakers, bro. Only game I ever cared about the Lakers was OKC when Bron broke the record. Other than that, Lakers just go kick rocks. But here's the thing, bro. This is just another case of the Clippers trying so bad to just do something Lakers related. Remember last year? Was it last year? I think it was last year when Reggie Jackson, one of the Morris twins, the I don't know, they're both mid, so I can't even say the good one, but it was one of them. Like they had a few players that was linked to the Lakers, and all of a sudden they ended up signing for the Clippers.
Yep.
And everything the Lakers told them. For example, Reggie Jackson was like the biggest one. We'll give you playing time, bro. Feel me? We'll give you playing time. We'll get touches. My man was on the bench. Marquise Morris, bro, you'll start here, boy. You'll start. Lols. Like, and this is kind of just the vibes it gives me. Now, I will say this, though. A veteran minimum, a lot of teams are going to be interested in a veteran minimum. And the reason why you're interested in a veteran minimum, because he's making cheap change, he messes up, you can easily bench him. Easily. Yep. Now you can easily bench him. You can be like, oh, yeah, you got a problem with me? You got a problem? Bet. Let's separate ourselves. Go all the way to the side of the bench, bozo.
But my thing is how long do you think Russell Westbrook is gonna have in his head and just say to himself, I can't do this no more? Like literally, I can't do this no more. In the past 5 years, I played for 5 different teams, 6 now.
He doesn't, but I don't think he'll care though. My thing, I don't think he'll care. But that's the thing, that's you. He didn't care. You wanna know why he didn't care back then? Because he was still getting paid that money.
Yeah.
Now is when you're gonna see he's gonna start getting antsy. When you're playing on a vet minimum, because of how he runs season, you're playing on a vet minimum, and then you got to come off the bench. He's not gonna like it. This is gonna be the beginning of Russ having to understand I'm not that guy, and it's gonna go one or two ways. Either he's gonna be forced out the league, and he's gonna be another Isaiah Thomas, crying, complaining, and moaning, saying I should be playing when the reality of the matter is no, you should not. Or he's gonna be humbled like Melo was. Remember when Melo was out the league for a couple years, and when they brought him back, he was like, "All right, let me."
I remember when Melo was on the Lakers last year. He barely got on the court. He was chilling on the bench.
Big chilling. He was big chilling. Didn't bother nobody.
And none whatsoever.
If I'm Russ, I'm hitting up Melo. How'd you do it? Explain to me how'd you do it. I need to know the secret so I can try to be as happy as I possibly can be. And it really comes down to acceptance, which is what Russ was starting to do in LA. Coming out the bench and when Bron is giving his speeches and Russ is saying, oh, yeah, have fun. Go out there, have fun. It seemed like he was starting to embrace it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? They were not embracing the dubs, but at least he was embracing his role. He's going to start all over like doing that in LA. And it's going to be worse with the Clippers, too. It's going to be worse. Remember how everyone made jokes about AD getting hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Kawhi and PG on load management? Woo.
Yeah.
That inconsistency is going to mess up Russ bad. Because there's going to be one game where he's going to get 20, 25 shots up, and then he's going to go weeks where he's only shooting the ball up 20 times in total. So it's going to be very interesting to see how he deals with that. If I'm Russ, just accept it, boy. Just accept it.
Accept it. Just accept it. You don't even need to call Carmelo Anthony to see how you can do it. You can honestly just literally call anybody in the streets like, yo, what should you do? What would you do if you were in this situation? We'll tell you straight up, Russ, sit on that bench, enjoy that chair, wait for your time, and collect your money, bro. Literally, that's what you gotta do.
You know who I would call for him? You want the God on the truth? Go call IT. Go call IT. See how miserable he is by not shutting up and knowing who he is, bro. I've never in my life seen a. I've never. Go ahead.
Or call Derrick Rose.
What a
boom, 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 boom! Shots fired.
What a bum, bro. What a bum. Imagine if you're thinking you're great but you never had a prime because you're too crippled. What are we doing here, bro? Hey, D Rose. You want more respect, man, bro? Enter a dunk contest. Let's see how you fare, kid. Let's see how you fare, kid.
Into that 3-point contest. Matter of fact, I want to see you in the skills challenge.
No,
make those cuts.
Yep. I want a hard plant. As a matter of fact, I want Shaq out there with a protractor, and we're judging his angles, bro. If it ain't sharp enough, I don't want it. I don't want it if it ain't sharp enough, boy. I don't want it.
Oh my God, man. No, but probably quickly because we got 10 minutes left. I know you got to go back to work. Super Bowl, baby. Super Bowl 57 this Sunday. Kansas City Chiefs, the Chiefs Kingdom, going against Philly. It's a Philly thing. The Philadelphia Eagles. I think this is, the main thing that I'm really excited for in the Super Bowl is to see sexy Rihanna in the halftime.
I mean,
Honestly.
I don't know about all that. I'd rather go hang myself, but I'm good anyway. Like, I used to be in love with her, but now I can't even look myself in the mirror no more. I'm so disappointed in myself. But
yeah, your thought. I want to know who you got. I want to know why, and
Philly,
I want to know
easily.
Boom.
Philly. People are gonna get mad at me, but here's the thing. I do not think the Chiefs defense will have an answer for the dynamism that is Jalen Hurts. Because the thing is, Jalen Hurts can run the ball. He can. He's got that, but if you put this man in the pocket, that's child's play for him too. Like Jalen, I'm gonna say something. Everyone gets mad at me when I say this. In 4 years, everyone's gonna be back on my side, and they're gonna be like, "Damn, proud, we're sorry." I'm gonna say that Jalen Hurts is everything that the blind people want Lamar to be. What everyone tries to tell you about Lamar, the sad truth, that's Jalen Hurts.
I like that. What you just said.
Like, let's keep it a Beano here, yo. You feel me? Like, they want to talk about a combination of running and throwing. Bro, East Coast, you're in the right spot. But you feel me? You got to go to Philly. Because everything that people say one day Lamar Jackson can do when it comes to throwing, Hurts is doing it already. I think that dynamism, plus they got a great run game. They got receivers like crazy. Plus Dallas Goedert, I like him if he's your tight end one, you in a pretty good spot. And Philly's defense ain't cheeks. Now I'm not saying their defense is gonna, stop the Chiefs. But I think, what was it, last year? Yeah, it was last year, I think it was. Or 2 years ago.
For what?
The Chiefs. I forgot who they played.
The Tampa Bay Bucks.
Was it that?
Yeah, they lost 30 to 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they got stopped.
And granted, people want to say it was the injuries. I just want to say one thing. It's weird. Patrick Mahomes is the only kid that you can say that for. Because if you say that for any other quarterback, then everyone goes, "Oh, you can't say that." But I guess for Kermit the Frog, because he's in everyone's childhood, we got to take care of him, head ass boy. But the Buccaneers kind of did something outside of the injuries. Go ahead, go feed this dude. Go feed Travis Kelce. Give him. You gave him 20 targets. Give him 25. Give him 25 for 300 plus yards. And guess what? 1 touchdown.
Yep.
See, that really is, because once you force everyone else to have to step up, it's gonna put them in an awkward situation where for Patrick Mahomes, his comfort, his security blanket is who? Travis Kelce. So if you leave Travis Kelce open, who you think he gonna hit every single time? Travis Kelce. He gonna hit Travis every single time because again, that's his boy. That's his boy. It's the same thing with Tom and Gronk, right? But back then, you want to leave Gronk open? Bet, I'm with it. But you want to know the difference? The difference was when Gronk would run his routes, people would triple team him, and Gronk would still somehow pull it down.
Oh, thanks.
I don't know if Mahomes ain't comfortable throwing balls like that to Travis Kelce, or if in his mind, he's like, there's no point in doing that. Let me just hit someone on the low end. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, him not doing that, I'm telling you right now, I have a gut feeling he's going to play it safe. And in the Super Bowl, that's the last game in the world you want to play safe. You have to take some chances. You have to take some risks because it's the final game of the season. You have to lay it all out there. This is where those trick plays come into effect. Those things, those guys that you never looked at before, those are the guys that you start hitting and you start giving them touches and you start relying on them. In the Super Bowl is when that happens because they already have a playbook. They got a whole season worth of what you normally do. Now is the stuff that you don't do that you got to bring out. And I'll be honest with you, if we're talking about gimmick plays, in my opinion, the Chiefs don't got nothing on the endless possibilities that Philly got. Philly got the better defense. Listen, the offensive line versus defensive line, that's gonna be something fun to see. That's going to be something really fun to see. Really is. But I do think the mobility, patience, and the vision of Jalen Hurts will have him, because we've seen this multiple times. The pocket will collapse, he'll roll out, and what he'll do, he won't immediately take off. He'll wait, he'll wait, he'll wait. And all of a sudden, oh, there's A.J. Brown. F it. Boom. Throwing dots in. Oh, I see Devontae Smith. Boom. Got him. Nice stop. I think it's going to be a very entertaining game. I think it's going to come down to 4 crucial stops. One is going to be two in the second half, right before halftime, and 2 in the fourth quarter. Who can make those stops? And if you have me guessing, I think Philly makes those stops. So I'm gonna go Philly 28, Chiefs 24.
I like it. Yeah, I'm also picking Philly to win this game. I'm just tired of people trying to I'm tired. Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback. He really is. But we need to stop putting him up on that conversation with Tom Brady. Way too early for one. I please the man. 5 straight AFC championships. Congratulations on what you're doing. But let's look at those numbers. Pride. Let's look at those numbers. 5 straight AFC championships. This is his 3rd Super Bowl and 1 ring to show for it. If Patrick Mahomes does not walk away with the ring this Sunday, that conversation is coming off that table. It's got to come off the table. It's got to come off the table with him being up there with Tom Brady. It has to.
No. There's a few reasons real quick why I think that won't be a thing. First of all of a sudden the Chiefs are like the Golden State Warriors. All of a sudden, people who never watched football before, all of a sudden root for the Chiefs, so they're gonna keep saying it, right? They're gonna that it's never gonna go away. Number 2, they're gonna end up bringing Dan Marino into the conversation. Oh well, Dan Marino never won anything, so Dan Marino has set a precedent, right? Since some people consider him the GOAT, he never won. They're gonna try to use that. Oh well, Mahomes got one, therefore he should still be in the conversation. 3, just the hate of Tom Brady. When you hate someone like Tom Brady, it's the same exact thing as LeBron, right? Had anybody else broken the all-time points game or the all-time points scored, had anyone else broke that record, everyone would be clapping. No one would be saying anything side-eye, and they would say this individual deserves to be in the GOAT conversation. That's what they would do. But because it's LeBron and that pure hatred people have of him, they're never gonna they're going, you know what I mean? They're always gonna try to knock him. It's the same thing with Tom. When you hate a guy that much, you're always gonna try to find an excuse. And then the 4th reason, Mahomes is still relatively young. So if he goes and wins, mind you, I don't think he's winning more Super Bowls than Tom Brady. I don't think that's even close. But the thing is, if he ends his career with 4 or 5, people are going to look at that as a conversation. They're really going to look at it as a conversation. So every time when you say, no, he's not the GOAT, guess what's going to end up happening? There's going to be 1 or 2 people that go, oh, hold on, he still is. And one of those people specifically being Greg, they're going to end up saying it. And because they just want to keep on bringing it up, unfortunately, that's the conversation you're going to have to deal with until Patrick Mahomes finally ends up winning. I think Patrick Mahomes ends his career with 2 Super Bowls. I really do.
I think he ends it with 1.
Think he only ends up with 1? I think he ends it with
1. I mean, you're going to lose. You're about to lose to Philly on Sunday. I have a really strong feeling they're going to lose to Philly on Sunday. Not just because there's a rumor script going around, but because I just feel that's what I feel like. 2, you got up and coming stars in the AFC. Pride, up and coming stars. You got Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Mac Jones soon. We're not sleeping on Mac Jones here in New England. We definitely don't do that. Because this offseason, we're about to go crazy. We got a good offensive coordinator in Bill O'Brien. We got a great offensive line coach now. We set. All we need now is some decent players. And there's been rumors that the Patriots are linked to T. Higgins and DeAndre Hopkins, but we're not gonna believe those rumors.
Yeah, we're not. We're not gonna get. They're not gonna get D Hop because there's no shot. I don't think so, to be honest with you. And T. Higgins, I think that's even less because by the time we even get a chance to talk to him, since he's gonna give him an extension. So obviously those 2, I don't know. I don't see it happening.
Do you think that he get an extension though? Because yes, they both got to pay Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase this offseason.
But
and those 2 are gonna want bank.
Well, I don't know about that because with how good this team is, I think you can go and say, all right, Joe, Jamar, T, we're setting all y'all down. You two, we want you to take a pay cut so we can pay T. However, we're not going to spit in your face. We're not going to disrespect y'all. We still going to pay y'all handsomely, but we want y'all to take a pay cut so we can keep all y'all together. I genuinely believe Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase will go, I'm with it. I really do believe that. I
It's
really do
whatever.
believe
You know
it.
what?
They'll
what,
take
to
a
me,
pick for him. If you say take a pick for Tyler Boyd, they're going to be like, you're out your mind. But for T. Higgins, a guy who's young like them and is basically a part of that court, I think they're willing to take that pay cut.
and that's the thing, Pride. You know what? I wouldn't care. You know what? Keep T. Higgins. You won't have the money for Tyler Boyd. We'll take Tyler Boyd. We'll make Tyler Boyd into a stud.
I mean, I don't know about all that skip, but you know what I mean?
We're gonna make him. Probably say we won't make him into a stud. We'll make Tyler Boyd.
You know what? I'm with you.
Beautiful.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. He'll be a number one receiver. He'll be a top 5 receiver. He'll be a top 5 receiver. I'm with you.
He's like, come on, bro. You got DeAndre. You got Devontae Parker on one side. Re-sign Jacoby Myers. Bring in Tyler Boyd. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Ooh, let me start. I gotta get off this Patriots train right now. I gotta get professional and talk about other teams. But yeah, like I was saying before, you got all these up and coming quarterbacks that are coming up. You know, like I said, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Mac Jones. Who else you got? I mean, Mike White is pretty good. Mike White, to me, I think Mike White, he earned my respect, and I hate all Jet players, but Mike White, he got my eye last year on how he was playing. You got all these up and coming quarterbacks, and let's not forget, you got these quarterbacks that are now about to go into the NFL, and the dude from Alabama, I forgot his name because he's just less mine to me now. And you got your boy from Georgia. I don't know if he entered into the draft this year, or if he's staying in Georgia for one more year. But he's up and coming soon. So like you got all these people coming soon. I don't think Patrick Mahomes. Yes, like I said, he's a good quarterback. He's a great quarterback. But I just we've seen him have his struggle lately, and people have been getting his number lately. He's not. I mean,
don't get it twisted. I will say this. I do get where you're coming from. However, I do think a lot of these young guys do need time to grow. And obviously the few ones, there's some like the Joe Burrow, Justin Herberts, those guys, all right, sure. But at the same time, I still think offensively the Chiefs are still going to be up there. You know what I mean? I do think offensively that 1-2 hit you got with Travis Kelce and Pat Mahomes, you got Andy Reid as your head coach. Honestly, bro, it would be hard pressed for me to look at him and be like, "Oh yeah, in 2 years he's falling off." I don't think it'll be like that.
Soon. Andy Reid's retiring soon, probably.
And they got Eric Bieniemy. Because if no one hires Eric Bieniemy, he'll be the head coach.
He's definitely not going to be the head coach. We all know that. We all know that. The NFL don't hire African American head coach. We've seen it.
You're Frankie Brown.
We've seen it. All right, bro. This is ASAP in the morning. Thank you for stopping by, Pride. Thank you for stopping by, Mike. You can catch us at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Chris Gonzo, Jay McLovin, probably myself. I'll be on there in the afternoon blitz. Like I said, it's your boy Frankie. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Time for ASAP in the morning. Enjoy your day.
Whole sports all plays. Yeah. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. Sport all plays, like working your faces.
Hold up. We were just about to go off. We were just about to go off, bro.
Nah, end it. Fuck you.
Nah, I don't want to end it. I don't want to end it now.
End it right now.
We live for my boy Mike. All right, y'all. Enjoy your day. Catch us at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, like I said, on the afternoon blitz. Mike will show up on that, and we'll go at it, me and Mike, against Jay McLovin.
What a dickhead.
Whole sports all plays. Yeah. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. 365. 365, we making a plays. We talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, they working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.